What's up and welcome to Me, You, and Switch 2. I am me, Tom Tate, and you are you, so let's talk about Switch 2. This is the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch 2 news brought to you every Tuesday and Friday in snackable 5 to 10 minute episodes. Today happens to be Friday. It is June 12th. It is 8:03 a.m. on the East Coast. This is episode 108. I hope that you had a great week. It's been an eventful week. Not very eventful since Tuesday. I think today will be a quick one. Really just kind of digging through the aftermath of Tuesday's Nintendo Direct. I put out 2 episodes on Tuesday. One was pre-Direct and one was post-Direct. And the one that was post-Direct was really just a recap. I really just went through kind of everything that was shared, reacting in real time. And I didn't do like my own personal reactions. I might do that on the Patreon feed at some point this weekend if I can find the time. But all this news came out of the Direct and Summer Game Fest. And typically after a Direct or after a series of announcements, more information starts to surface online, right? Through the website, the official websites, through press releases. The eShop sometimes has information on release dates and demo availability and pricing. Journalists start to get their hands on previews that get lifted. The embargo gets lifted, so you start to see those. So that's kind of the plan today, just filling some holes. There weren't a lot of new announcements that came out after Tuesday. So first up, I missed a huge detail from the Direct that I failed to mention on my recap episode. I saw it, but I failed to make note of it. Star Fox immediately got a demo following the Direct. It was like later that day. There's a relatively substantial amount of gameplay here. You can check out the tutorial, and then I think it's the first stage or one of the earlier stages that you can play. I've been seeing some positive feedback on Reddit and other places that people seem to be enjoying this. We also learned that Star Fox is being developed by Volan Studios. Now, Volan Studios has worked on a bunch of games, but one game specifically that we did not play a ton was Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. This came out in 2020, and it was actual like remote controlled cars with cameras on it. It was kind of that augmented reality type of thing. So they have worked on Nintendo properties before. This runs on an internal game engine dubbed the Viper engine. And it was, kind of speculated that they were using the Unreal engine, but apparently they are not. Onimusha Way of the Sword also got a demo everywhere but Switch 2. So I thought this was interesting. So you can play this game on PS5 and Xbox and Steam. Polygon kind of put out a hands-on preview that went a little bit deeper. I'll link to that if you want to check it out. They had subtitled that Capcom's demo of its new samurai action game only scratches the surface of the new Onimusha. So the demo seems to be a little light. Final Fantasy Resonance released a longer trailer, and we learned more about this game after the Direct. This is the self-proclaimed first HD 2D Final Fantasy game, and I was really stoked when I saw this. It was revealed later that it is built on the first arc of the mobile game Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Now, I haven't played this game. I haven't played a lot of the Final Fantasy mobile games. I know they're famous for having kind of gacha mechanics. The foundation of this Switch game, though, will be that world, right? That world, those characters, the first arc of the story. Game Informer had mentioned in a press release about the game, however, Square Enix asserts that the experience is not quite a port or remaster. Far from just a direct port, Resonance has been refined and extensively rebuilt as a full-fledged console-quality RPG experience. So I'm interested in this. I'm still very interested in this. I love classic turn-based RPGs. I grew up on Final Fantasy. IGN had a hands-on preview. They had mentioned it is said to be a 30 to 40-hour game or 60 to 80 hours for completionists. The game is being developed by Team Asano, who tackled Bravely Default, Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy, and more. And they are also doing Adventures of Elliot, which comes out next week. Octopath Zero, you might remember, which was released on Switch 2, that received the same treatment. That was also taking the bones of a mobile game and making it for consoles or imagining it for consoles. But yes, Final Fantasy Resonance was a bit of a surprise, and it will release on October 22nd. Kingdom Hearts 4 was another surprise. I didn't realize how long it's been, but I was doing a little bit of backtracking, and Square Enix first revealed Kingdom Hearts 4 back in 2022. So it's been 4 years since we've seen this game. It will launch on other platforms, so it was kind of a big get, for Nintendo to kind of nab this trailer specific for the Nintendo Direct this week. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is the first of 3 that will be releasing on Switch 2. This one is officially out as of Tuesday. It is $69.99. Here's what you can expect to get in the Definitive Edition. I'm going to read this directly from Nintendo's site. Experience Shulk's battle against a seemingly insurmountable mechanical menace in 4K resolution in TV mode and full HD in handheld mode at 60 frames per second. Traverse the Bionis and Mechonis, 2 titans frozen in battle at high speed on the Ether Jet. Get additional equipment made specifically for riding the Ether Jet. The Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected Story has also been enhanced with visual improvements and the Ether Jet. Experience fully voiced heart-to-heart conversations for the first time. So it looks like Switch 2 is going to be an amazing place if you want to experience the Xenoblade Chronicles games. And then, of course, Genesis will release sometime in 2027. Nintendo did put out a nice infographic that showcases all of the titles revealed and all the titles that were showcased at the Direct. I will link to that in the show notes. The game Densha Attack was due to release next week, but it has now been delayed to July. To a T released yesterday for $14.99. That's the sale price. We talked about this a bit in the beginning of the month. Fun, cute game from the creator of Katamari. Did review well on other consoles. Nintendo Life did a mini review, gave it a 6 out of 10. The pros: thought-provoking themes, Takahashi's cute art style, and tunes are catchy. The cons: thin on accessibility options, twist in story doesn't pay off, and trippy frame rates in parts. Another quick news item: a popular and acclaimed point-and-click adventure game called The Drifter is coming to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 on June 22nd. It'll be here before you know it. This is one of those games that wasn't on our radar at the beginning of the month when we did kind of our look-ahead episode, but here it is. It'll be out. It is in the old pixel art style of classic point-and-clicks. It's rated M, so it's kind of an adult-ish game. The reviews are very, very impressive on other platforms. I'm seeing kind of the 10 out of 10 on Steam. It was released last year, and it'll be $19.99 on Switch 1 and 2 when it releases on June 22nd. That's pretty much it for today. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. Whatever you love to do, go out and do it. I actually saw a movie for the first time in a while last night. I saw Disclosure Day. If you are distinctly a Spielberg fan, I think that you'll really dig this one. I think this movie would have been wild in like 2005. It kind of plays differently, though, in the age of AI. Like even some of the special effects, like I've seen AI videos more believable than some of the visuals in this movie, but I walked away very satisfied and very nostalgic, right, for what movies used to be, like how classic movies used to play out in like the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I feel like film has changed so much, right? But this is not the TikTok style with jumpy plots. It really felt old, but in a good way. I'm also playing Mina the Hollower still. I've done 5 out of 6 dungeon areas. I'm not sure if a lot opens up after that final 6th dungeon, but hopefully I will find out this weekend. Hopefully I'll wrap up that game, actually, because I pre-ordered Adventures of Elliot, and I'm really excited for that to drop. I want to thank you so much for your time and your attention. A kind rating or review goes a long way, helps me continue to grow the show. Switch2pod.com for all the things. Patreon.com/Switch2pod for free bonus content. I will talk to you on Tuesday. Much love. Now go play some games.